Some stories are spoiled from the very beginning. Some stories are rotten to the core. Like the one that killed her mother, Hester thought as she hustled through the dark forest. Her mother was minding her own business in her candied house when 2 young vandals ate through her roof. Alone in her crib, Hester had woken from a nap and stared into the faces of 2 ogreish children, fat cheeks slathered in candy and crumbs. They'd taken one look at the baby they'd just orphaned and fled like cowards, leaving a family and home broken. And they'd been rewarded for it, hailed as heroes and legends, while her mother had burned in an oven. Ever since that day, whenever Hester sensed an injustice, a story gone wrong, she smelled the sick, sour rot of candy, just as she smelled it now. The story in question was a short one, a statement of simple fact, but Hester's whole body bristled like a cat amongst snakes. She didn't know how long it had been up there high over the endless woods, but after days of travelling underground from Gnomeland, Lion's Mane's message was waiting when she'd resurfaced. The wedding of King Rian and Princess Sophie will take place as scheduled this Saturday at sundown at Camelot Castle. All citizens of the woods are invited to attend. It was penned in gold, like King Rian's other messages, set against the clouds. Rian was a proven liar, and every one of his screeds a trap. But this message had none of the pomp of his others. This was stark and simple, yet slithery in a way she couldn't put a finger on. A shadow appeared at her side.
"This is stupid, Hester. We need to turn back now,"
said Annadil in a black hood that shadowed her white hair and red eyes.
"Sophie's betrayed us. She's marrying Rian at sundown tonight. That's what the message says, and the sun's going fast. Either we get back to Camelot and stop this wedding, or we all die."
Hester ignored her, spotting the lights of Borna Corrick ahead. Once she and her friends entered this new kingdom, they'd need to be careful. Like all citizens of the woods, those of Borna Corrick would be hunting students from the school for good and evil. A second shadow flanked her. "Annie's right," said Dot, also hooded in black. "Plus, there's no way we'll get inside those caves. It's impossible. But if we turn back now, we can sneak onto a flower ground train from Ravenbow. It can take us back to Camelot in time to stop the wedding."
"And leave Merlin,"
Hester said.
"That was the assignment Reaper gave us. Rescue the wizard from the caves of Contempo. Rescue our best weapon. A wedding is not our mission. Sophie is not our mission. Merlin is our mission. And if there's one thing our coven abides by, it's doing as we promised."
She powered forward, but Annadil blocked her path.
"Our promise is pointless if Rian becomes the one true king," said the pale witch. "He needs 2 things. Make all 100 kingdoms burn their rings, and marry Sophie as his queen. Do both, and he claims the Storian's powers. If the wedding is at sundown, that means all the rings are already gone. Rian marrying Sophie is the last step. That's what Sophie told us in Gnomeland. Once she's Rian's queen, Lion's Mane will become the new Storian. Rian can write anything he wants and make it come true. He can erase kingdoms, kill our friends, kill us, with a pen stroke."